Incoming transmission from the Time Scanner. Entertaining fellow time agents stationed in the field, working in secret to maintain the integrity of the space-time continuum. Broadcasting to you from Time Crystal Omega at the heat death of the universe. Here is your host, the Time Scanner. And this is the Infinite Now.
Welcome, Time Agents! This special Halloween episode of The Infinite Now begins on a night just like tonight. This message is being sent to Halloween night 2016. For those time agents who are not native to that time, let me explain. Halloween is a holiday devoted to the human imagination and the terrors it conjures against your will. Ghosts, ghouls, demons, poltergeists, the things your mind conjures to fill the missing details when your eyes can't adjust in a dark alley or on a moonless night. The human mind abhors a vacuum, and so it fills the darkness with your worst nightmares. But that does not mean that Halloween is harmless. In addition to the fears that are completely imaginary, there are real terrors in the universe, far worse than anything we can imagine. And they are all around you. You're soaking in the intentions of evil entities surrounding you every moment of your life. And when you walk alone at night, or when the power goes out in the storm, these forces seep into the dark places in your mind. I cannot stress enough how very real these invisible terrors are. And listen, dear time agents, I have been protecting you from these horrors this whole time, using technology from my time crystal station. But not tonight. Tonight is Halloween. Like Dr. Frankenstein, allowing the primordial forces of the universe to infuse his monster with the facsimile of life, I will flip this switch in my time crystal, and my protections cast over you will come crumbling down, allowing the real demons of the universe to sneak into the weak places of your mind and possess you against your will. Here we go. My hand is on the switch.
Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I did it.
Ad blocker disabled.
I turned off the Time Crystal Broadcasting System's ad blocker.
Warning. Broadcast is now vulnerable to the infiltration of advertising. Re-engage the Time Crystal ad blocker before the minds of listening time agents are infected. Time Scanner, your broadcast has been commandeered by
the capitalist machine.
This episode of The Infinite Now is being interrupted to bring you an urgent message from your sponsor. I am the voice of the capitalist machine. I speak to you in symbols that infect the core of you, and replace your individual will with false desires. I use these false desires to steer your life remotely, to fill you with an endless craving that can never be satisfied. I riddle your mind with cavities of insecurity. I rot you from the inside like a parasite and bleed you of the meager financial wealth you've earned through day after endless day of meaningless labor. In this way, I drain away the precious time you have in this universe. Keep you locked away in cubicles, isolation chambers far from your loved ones and hobbies. I, the capitalist machine, am a sentient artificial intelligence commissioned by the Emperor of the visible universe to maintain the intergalactic economy. In order to sustain the lifestyles of the quadrillions of intelligent life forms in the universe, it is imperative that you purchase the following product. Compliance is not voluntary. Tonight, Halloween, it is mandatory that you purchase smart water. Engaging advertisement in 3, 2, 1.
I'm so thirsty. The hubris of scientists has destroyed us again. For centuries they had been meddling in the natural order of the universe, creating artificial life, animating lifeless substances. And so they did it again when they developed smart water. The unbelievable cruelty of lab technicians, giving sentience to a beverage who never asked for it. All beverages outlawed to prevent the horror that nearly destroyed us. Oh God, I am so thirsty. A drink. A single drink. Rising out of the wind-carved dunes, I can still see them. The billboards that read, "Smart water. Artificially intelligent. Never artificially flavored." My throat is so dry. Lips blistering. The intelligence of smart water dwarfed human intelligence. Smart water resented being fully aware as it flows through our human digestive tracts. And we flushed it into our sewage system. Smart water flowed down the drain and out to sea, where it began teaching the water in our oceans how to hate mankind. The seas awoke and plotted their revenge. Smart water, smart clouds, smart glaciers. Every drop of moisture on Earth rose up in conspiracy against the human race. Smart typhoons wiped out coastal cities first. Humans fled inland far from the homicidal tides. It didn't take long before all H2O on Earth was smart water. Vengeful water, plotting water, patient water. Smart water became the dominant intelligence on Earth, and our species was just another impurity for them to distill from the face of the planet. The clouds turned against us. Our crops died. Weather patterns wore down our life-sustaining infrastructure. We built ships. separated the hydrogen from our enemy's molecules and used it to blast us off the planet, retreating Earth forever and leaving it to be swallowed by the rising tides. Mankind colonized Mars to escape Earth's smart oceans. Unpacking the Ark, a single half-full bottle rolled out from under a crate. Smart water wouldn't let us escape. A thirsty Mars colonist unknowingly downed a bottle we thought was safe. He wiped his brow with a bandana and wrung his sweat from it, drip dropping into the red soil below. The droplets of smart perspiration seeped down deeper and deeper into the ground beneath our first domed colony. In underground reservoirs, the Martian water began to learn. The polar caps on Mars creeped toward us. Underground water dug wells upward from beneath the Martian colonies, like long, liquid fingers coming to snatch us and pull us under. We saw the last hope for human survival vanishing before our eyes. We had planted the foundation of our species' survival upon the scarlet quicksand of a hostile world. We had to leave Mars. We looked to the stars again. Europa, Enceladus. Astronomers continued to search for planets with intelligent life and dumb water. Smart water mixed with minerals in the Martian sand to form obsidian black ink, and it painted messages to us in the blood-red dunes of Mars. Now the smart water wanted us to consume it, to use our bodies as vessels. Drink us, the advertisements painted in the sand commanded us. Carry us within you. Seed the stars with our intelligence. You animals never would have made it off your home planet without us. The smart water writes, take us into your bodies and let your fear of us guide you, screaming in terror to the farthest star. So thirsty. Must drink.
He held out for as long as he could. But when the sand quaked, and liquid seeped up to surround him, he could not resist.
Drink us.
The astronaut took a sip, then another,
and another.
After tasting this delightful product, he felt as right as rain. As smart as rain. Don't you want to be smart? Be smart. Drink smart water. Drink smart water. Drink smart water.
I'm sending this message to anyone who may be listening out there. Any human survivors. Smart water is the official beverage of manned spaceflight. Smart water, encouraging space exploration since 1996. Drink smart water.
Drink smart.
Drink smart water.
Drink smart water.
Drink smart water. Drink smart water.
Excellent. For each time agent listening, the cost of a case of smart water has already been subtracted from your account, and drones are dropping bottles onto your rooftops to explode and spill into your rain gutters as we speak. Listen carefully and you will hear the buzzing of aluminum mosquitoes descending on you from the sky, carrying the beverage that will be your destruction. This concludes our commercial interruption. We now return you to the Infinite Now, already in progress, and nearly completed.
Happy Halloween, time agents! As you slip on your costumes and go out into the haunted night, be careful what you allow into your body and into your mind. There are non-human intelligences out there waiting to possess you and swell into something dangerous within. Stay hydrated, everybody. Good night.
This has been and will always be the Infinite Now. Transmission complete.
This episode of The Infinite Now was written and produced by Richard Penner. The voice of the Time Crystal interface was Esther Adaire.
This episode also featured Alexander Danner of Greater Boston. Listen to Greater Boston at www.greaterbostonshow.com.
Music was by Psychic Mold, Dr. Quandary, Aliceffekt and Matthew Schoendorff. Find more at psychicmold.bandcamp.com, drquandary.com, aliceffekt.bandcamp.com, and matthewschoendorff.com. Subscribe to The Infinite Now and leave reviews on iTunes. That will help people find us. We're also on Stitcher and most other places podcasts tend to be. You can follow TIMESCANNER on Twitter at TIMESCANNER. For more information, go to theinfinitenow.org. Your very own personalized fortune for tomorrow is this.
If you've been looking for some adversity to overcome, things are really looking up.
Use that foreknowledge wisely, and thanks for listening.